It will be a win-win situation for both of us. And it will be the single most important tax reform after 1947.
Indeed, the game-changing GST is an ambitious reform, one that has been in the pipeline for 8 long years. But today, finally, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley tabled the much-awaited Constitution Amendment Bill for the implementation of GST in the Lok Sabha. It's a reform that will make India a uniform market after all.
I do believe that seamless transfer of goods and services, absence of Inspector Raj, no tax on tax, obviating the possibility of evasion and avoidance will actually add to the revenues of both the state and the centre.
The government intends the long-pending indirect tax reform to roll out from April 1st, 2016. The bill will now be debated and voted in the budget session of Parliament and will have to be ratified by 50% of state assemblies. It was on a cold winter night late last week when Jaitley finally hammered a deal with the states.
The states were not divided on political lines. Any comfort that they wanted was on the centre-state relationship issue.
Compensation was the deal clincher. So was the decision to include petroleum products in the Constitution Amendment Bill and leave it to the GST Council to decide when to implement it from.
We'll make the payment of the CST compensation, but since it's a past liability for some years, we'll have to do it in installments. And I do intend to provide for an installment in this financial year, which goes on to 31st of March. So obviously there'll have to be a supplementary grant in February.
Some amount of flexibility accommodating and addressing the concerns of the states has been Jaitley's recipe. But many say it is purely pragmatism that won the states over. After all, for many grand schemes to be a success, the centre wants the state to be a facilitator, not an obstructionist. Ruchi Bhatia, ET Now, New Delhi.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.